Also, I have got Shaman King adaptation, Netflix 2021. And I didn't realise, but it does seem to have come with some kind of art here, which I wasn't expecting. But like this one was quite cheap. Like this was like, I think 3,000 yen. But then box 2, box 3, box 4 is like 20,000 yen, which is a lot of money. But just because of how much I just adore Shaman King, I probably would try and get them at some point. But yeah, it's coming actually pretty nice bag. I'm quite impressed so far, and it's got some nice art, some nice yo arts. From the looks of it, let's have a look. I think as well, at the end of the day, like, I think, you know, as long as they make it worthwhile, you know, I would buy it. I mean, I've spent, like, in the past, I've spent, like, I think about 75 quid importing Sonic X from Australia, and or was it the US? I'm not sure now. But just want to be fairly careful here. Let's see. Tape is a little bit obtrusive. It's quite nice though, because it's kind of like, I think this is very Japanese. No, I just had to take a moment there just to admire. So nice. I'll take a photo probably, because I don't think necessarily that will do it like justice, but wow, this is absolutely awesome. I don't know what I'll do with it though, but probably would frame it. It just depends. Yeah, I didn't realise that. I didn't realise it was quite like this. Oh my god, I'm actually a little bit emotional. Wow, it's so nice. I can't, yeah. Oh my god. I'm not expecting this. As I said, I think I'll just take photos of this part. But the artwork is just amazing. Oh wow, Amida Maru here as well. I mean, it does say at the bottom, not for sale. I couldn't sell these. I mean, just the detail, like on Amida Maru, like Amida Maru's just been done so well, and all the different colours, like the reds and the blues. That's actually really good. Like makes it pop out so much. And I'm just looking back at Yoa's as well, like the sort of his. I don't know if they are properly magatamas or not, but his like his necklace, the beads are just like those colours, and then he's got like the yellow on the neck, and like how they've kind of just sort of shaded that in very like subtly as well. And then I'm just looking at the headphones, at how fantastic the headphones look, like the details there. Wow, yeah. I mean, I was even just looking at like the neck, and you've got the guy's slight drop where I guess the throat kind of, the neck transitions into the chest as well. What? Yeah. Wow. I wasn't expecting this. Even Manta, you know, Manta, yeah. And the thing is, well, I quite like arts like this when it's quite rough and it has that feel to it. But then it's funny because it's like, it's very kind of like they've gone for this kind of quite rough aesthetic, and like all the different colours and like. But then it just, I think sometimes that actually adds to art because it just kind of shows the like creative process that it's kind of gone through more. Oh my god! And then Anna's like, oh my, like, wow. I guess these are maybe like storyboards, because you've got the red, sort of rectangular box there, but. Oh my god, that's just the quality on that. And it's just like you look at it and you obviously know immediately who it is, but and like how they've represented her beads as well, and even just looking at her eyes, like how great they are, and like very basic shapes in a way, but it's just so, and but then that's kind of the key to like fantastic art. It's just simple and effective, really. But her beads, I love the kind of, and I guess you've got the smaller circles are probably the light spots from the sun, but wow, and you've got Ren. That's awesome though as well. Like and that's something I need to improve upon when I sort of do keep trying to improve as an artist, is the kind of perspective and kind of depth that the front, well, the front of the image, like the shaft of his weapon is obviously bigger, and then as it goes further away, it gets smaller. I'll 100% have to get the rest of these at some point. Wow. And I've not even like, oh my god, yeah. I know the next ones are like quite a bit, like they're quite expensive, but like that was, I think, only like 20 quid, I think. I mean, I don't know whether I'll be able to play this in English either, but again, just like these are just brilliant, really. And I've seen stuff like, I think today I saw similar, I didn't get it, but there was like the Boruto movie, was similarly constructed. So you've got the spine there, so there's that bit of an art book, and then you've got that cover art, which is just fantastic, professional. That's the spine again there, so I think it can kind of go out. Oh yeah, but then you've also got at the back, you've got, I guess it's like an art book as well. This is so much more than I was expecting here. I knew kind of, yeah. I wasn't expecting this. I think again, like I think you've just got like here. I guess you would frame these. Oh, and I think you can even look at the back. Maybe you can just. Maybe you can just like. Maybe you don't even need to buy a frame. Wow. It's really nice though, because it's like you can obviously tell like they've actually like thought about this and like how can we make this like as good as we can. You know. And like for me as well, like I mean I probably was gonna get the next ones anyway, but like if you're a fan, like you've got to get this. So then you've got the key characters there from the front. You've even got their names on the back as well, which I think is pretty nice. Shaman King 1 along the side, and then you've got wow, there's so much here. You got the box set, and that's cool as well. Same, I mean it's the same as the box, pretty much. I mean you do see a bit more of the art, but you know it's a different style, isn't it? It's still pretty good. Wow. And then you've got disc 1 and you've got special edition. I wonder what's in this special edition actually. Wow, so yeah, no, I'm so happy actually I got this. You know, we don't sort of get this sort of thing in the UK. Yeah, you got an interview in here, which I mean, I can't read Japanese, but can't read Japanese yet. Yeah, I need to watch this again as well, like. And like, I don't know, like, I mean, I read something recently where, like, it was, I can't remember what it was, I think it was just talking about Shaman King, how popular it was, and it was kind of saying, like, oh, you know, Shaman King, it's not as good graphically as, like, Jujutsu Kaisen and these other shows, but, like, just looking through the images in this booklet here, I'm biased, of course, but I still think it's still amazing art. Like maybe, you know, some of the other stuff can do a bit more. I don't know, but you know, when I compare to like you know the 2001 version of this, like 20 years ago, like that's like, and I love the style of that because it's retro and like the watercolors and that sort of. Like, I do like that, but this is very much still, in my opinion, a big step up. So, but yeah, what a fantastic thing. Yeah, awesome. Let's have a quick look through these. But like, I mean, I've been thinking recently, like going, like I want to go through the manga from the beginning almost, and just kind of pick out some of the best scenes. Yeah, I mean, you might only get that one, but I still think that's pretty nice. And again, it's like, and again, I just look at the image, and again, there's a lot there in terms of the background, the city buildings, but then you've got the nature in the foreground, which is something I've seen quite a lot whilst being here. So, yeah, I still think that's pretty good. And again, it's just something extra. You know, I wasn't expecting all this extra stuff, so great bonuses to a great show for sure.